Canon events. You cannot pass the trials of life without encountering at least one of these Canon events. You cannot complete your cycle of evolution without encountering one of these Canon events. You just have to. It's a necessity. It's a requirement, non-negotiable. Alright, so let's pull up with the first one. Bad haircuts. Now, imagine you're at home and your mom tells you to go cut your hair. Maybe because it's too long or because it's too messy, right? So you chill. You're like, okay mom, I'm gonna go cut my hair. Now you have to decide which barber are you going to go to. Are you gonna go to your old barber? Or are you gonna test the waters and try a whole new different barber that you have never tested before? You are faced with two choices, but you have to pick one. Just because you are feeling risky, you pick the new barber that you don't even know. I bet. So you go to the new barber, and then you see the client that is done with, the one that was before you. You see bro walking with the walking bush. Bro has a whole bush on his head that look like just got mowed by 18-year-old grandma named Clarice. That was your first warning and yet you didn't listen. So what do? You continue with the haircut. You're thinking, I bet maybe it's just because of the cut he requested, or maybe it's like the barber wasn't feeling too good at the shape of the head. The shape of my head is low-key good. Normally barbers don't complain with it, so you continue. He asks you, yo, what cut you want? And you're like, nah, I just want a fade on the sides and a little at the top. And then like, I bet. And then you relax, and then you see bro holding your head and sculpting your head like it's freaking prime Michelangelo. That is your second red flag. That is your warning. And then you start to get worried. You're like, what is happening? Does this guy know what he's doing? And then bro hits you with the and you know, after that, it is GG's. Few minutes pass by and bro is done with your head. And then you look into the mirror and you genuinely realize you are so good. You look like a wet dog with a hairline that got pushed to the ends of the universe. Your hairline looks like God was balancing a scale, but the other side was heavier. You are wondering what has happened. And the barber has the audacity to ask you, how's the cut, G? You don't understand the types of emotion you're feeling right now. You feel like you can just box bro and send bro to a whole nother universe. Send bro to a whole different timeline. Eradicate your barber. Those are the feelings you are feeling at this certain moment. You cannot explain them. And then you just say, it's alright bro, it's chill. Holding back your tears and the regrets of you coming to this barber in the first place. But then at the end, you just suck it up and you just accept your fate. You accept that on Monday you are going to get fried by your boys. Your boys are genuinely going to fry you. I bet. Class presentations. I am not talking about your best class presentations. I'm talking about the ones that ruin your self-esteem and confidence for the next 3 weeks. That's what I'm talking about. Now picture this. It's time for the presentation and the teacher is chill. Just go in alphabetical order so you're relaxed because your last name is genuinely not in the beginning side of the alphabet, so you just relaxed, you're chill, you know that okay, I bet I still have some time. I can prepare my presentation so I can make this some S-class presentation for me, feel me? I bet. And then out of nowhere your teacher hits the Uno reverse. She then decides to pick randomly. She decides to pick a random person. And you then realize that random person was you. Even though you tried to look busy, even though you tried to not make eye contact, she still picked you in the other. So you stand up, you go and do your presentation. And then you realize like, yo, this was actually not bad. Why were people complaining?
And then you forget the next 10 paragraphs.
And then you see your bro at the back of the class genuinely laughing at you and hitting you, fam. You're feeling a whole mix of emotions, like tossing a whole nuke in the class and replenishing and erasing those. Why you're lagging? The whole class laughs, and you end up giving up and accepting your low grade. You sit down in your chair realizing that you are genuinely so cooked. How are you gonna talk to people after that? You then get a new nickname. People nickname you, and then you just stay with that nickname for the next 3 weeks. You have to lay low until it dies out, and you accept it. Third one, lagging in a game. This one is kind of niche, but it's a stage you cannot skip, my guy. I'm talking about you in a ranked lobby with your boys and you start lagging. Your friends are seeing you teleport. You are everywhere.
Yeah, what's up?
Bro, you have unlocked double jumps in a game where there shouldn't be. The enemy is hitting you, but then you suddenly have no hitbox. Bro, the pros and cons to this are genuinely OP and they are a nerf sometimes. Like, bro, hear me out. Hear me out on this one. Because, like, imagine your opponent does his ult, and because you really have a bad device and your internet is genuinely cooking you right now, his ult does not touch you and you get no damage. Bro, that is genuinely a buff. But, bro, lagging in a game is genuinely the worst experiences you can have. Because if you and your boy are pulling off a 2v2, and you start lagging and bro gets destroyed, it's all your fault, bro. Even if there's some people you don't even know. Imagine talking, bro, to someone randomly and then you just start lagging and they genuinely leave you. And you just feel like, damn, bro, it is what it is, man. And you just accept it, you be like, fish. It is what it is, bro. I bet that's all for me for part 1. If you want part 2, comment it down, like the video, subscribe. Stay well, sinless, God bless.